But prior years, it wasn't there, Councilman. Can you explain that to me?
The thing that I can simply say to you is that I am not prepared, because I can speak as an individual.
Yes, sir.
I am not prepared as an elected official representing the city of Wetumpka for your proposed summer program to be put in force, because it's reflective of all of us, we, not just I.
Okay.
I am not prepared, and I do not support your program as presented.
Can you tell me why, what's wrong with it, please, sir?
There's numerous things. Number one, we're already 2 weeks behind. We've got 2 weeks to go. Not only that, how do we legitimately set criteria to hire these people? How do we go about setting a job description that's going to get the best qualified people to work with our children?
How do we do that?
Yes.
I see you keep looking at the mayor.
I have not made eye contact with the mayor once.
Ask the mayor, ask the clerk. We have a park rec director. They come in, the mayor and the park director. Pardon me?
They don't have time.
We don't have a park.
Well, she's over
Public Works.
Works. Well, who's over park in our rec?
Well, Wink runs the softball, baseball
Mayor,
program.
let's do that. Who's over park in rec? The rec.
We don't have one. We
Okay.
have
What is Ms. Weldon's position other than public works?
Public Works, correct.
Well, when all the other activity came up about the sports complex, was it referred to Ms. Weldon? Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's baseball, softball.
Isn't that under recreation?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you answer my question.
But it's an
Now-
established program that has been in place for numerous years. There was one or two things in there that, about field trips. We don't have any way to put them on a bus and send them on a field trip.
Okay, let me
Now,
ask
the
you a
Y
question.
does have that because they provided that in years past. And as far as getting them from the facility to the Y to go swimming, again, I don't know how we would do that. And then I see gym games down here. Do we have a gymnasium that they're going to be involved in?
Mayor, look at the bottom, read what they read about.
It says sample.
Okay, that's just a sample.
So it's not a plan, it's just a
That's
sample.
part of the plan, is the sample, not all. Let's go back, you said we don't have a bus to get them anywhere.
Yeah.
Who does this van belong to at the Wetumpka City Center?
It belongs to the Senior Citizens Center, it's used here.
That white van that parks
Yes.
over there?
Yes.
It's belongs to the city?
Belongs to senior citizens. That's
Who
who it was bought for. Y'all bought it from the senior citizens, and we do have.
Was it bought with city money?
I'm sure we are.
Well, why we couldn't use that to transport the children up to the YMCA?
How many children? You said 60 children.
Mayor, we don't know how many children we want to have until we have registration there. We might not have more than 100.
Well, it just reiterates my point. I see very clearly that this has sample. So, as of right now, we are that much further behind because we don't have a schedule of events or activities listed, planned, or even put in place.
I just said to you, Councilwoman McPhee, we're going to have arts and crafts. On Mondays will be arts and crafts. On Tuesday, someone teaching quilting. On Wednesday, there will be, that's just going to come in, oh yeah, they teach math. And on Thursday, we're going to have where you can know how to eat properly, so everybody will understand. And on Friday, will be activity day, place where we will go.
The concept, I think it's a fine concept if we are in a position to manage a program such as this. And I agree with Councilman Hammond. I don't see us being in that position at this point in time to manage a program like this from scratch. The Y has run a program here for a number of years I think Councilman Haynes, when we were on the council, they ran the program back then, so it didn't just go away whenever Councilman Hammond got here in the next administration. But, you know, if it's working, why disassemble it? Why take a different angle? I know there's an effort within this city, which I applaud, for a Boys and Girls Club here in this city eventually that would be a tremendous asset to us at some point. Now, whether they're ready to go at this point in time, I would not think so. But we do have a Y that could run a program for us and eliminate every bit of this. And I thought, I was there quite often last year when they had those children in there. I went by there and met with them and talked with them. And I was very impressed with the activities and the involvement that they had with the children. So, I don't know. I mean, I may be the only one that feels that way, but I just think school starts back August the 1st.
No. Get your dates right. Get quick. School do not start back August the 1st.
My wife misrepresented
School,
it tonight because she's the principal.
I'm not getting into that. School start back August the 9th.
So that's 1 week in August, there's 4 weeks in July, and we talk 2 weeks of advertising. We're talking 4, 5.
We're talking 7 weeks now. Let me ask a question. If you wasn't going to support the program at Marlins Teen Reparations Center, why did you vote to give me the $15,000 money for it?
No one has voted to give you
Is it
$15,000.
correct?
No one has voted to spend that money on that program.
Why did you put it in the budget?
Am I correct? It hasn't been voted.
The 15,000 that's in the budget is the same line item that we used for when we widened this program. There was some talk when we did the program last year that you indicated that you were interested in doing it. But the $15,000 that's in the budget is the same way that it's been listed for quite a few years, and what we paid the wife to do it last year.
That wasn't what was told to me when I asked for the mayor and council. It was mentioned that 15,000, he wasn't here. It's not going to the YMCA. And I asked the trustee for the Martin King Reparations Center that the money be spent whereas all children could come up every day. Now, if the council, y'all have a vote. You want to come back, not provide the program for the Martin. I heard Councilman Hammond said he wasn't in favor of it.
I said aye.
And I said you, sir. And I heard Mayor Willis said he wasn't in favor of supporting it. Information here, I gave this to the mayor when I was asking for all the activities and games that needed to be there. The mayor said nothing against it at that time. So
2 weeks ago, you said you would present your plan, that it would be a plan, it would be an organized plan to take it and go with it. So if this is the plan, this is what you want this council to approve tonight to move forward with this plan.
you have to have people in place to work, so you have to advertise the other way.
But what guidelines, what standards, what's going to be the job description? Because there has to be a job description, right? That fits the person you're trying to hire.
So
So
I don't hire you to make.
Okay. But for a person to be hired, we have to have a job description.
Yes, sir.
And I have to put it in somebody's department. It's got to come either under public works, administrative, somebody. It has to be in their department for this.
Well, having
The
all
function.
other recreation involved in activity came under the department of person that's over sports complex. Why are you trying to change it now and put it in somebody rather than let it stay in recreation? Like, this is recreation. I mean, well, I would like for you, Mayor, the council manager, to tell me, why are you fighting this program for all children at the Martin King Recreation Center? this is for the children. It's not about me, it's about the children. And come up with job descriptions,